Alright, so last week was a whirlwind, and I'm still wrapping my head around it. I need to vent because I'm on the verge of losing it with her, and I'm wondering if I'm justified or just going off the deep end. Honestly, I'm past caring at this point. Lauren and I were together for 3 years. We crossed paths at a charity coding event, pitted against each other. I was heading the back-end crew, and she was steering the front-end team for her firm. Midway through, the organizers paired our teams, believing our projects meshed well. We pulled an all-nighter, coding and bickering, and somehow ended up kissing in the server closet at 4 a.m. Not exactly a fairy tale beginning, but it was ours. Now, fast forward to last week. We got engaged 6 months ago. I spent nearly 3 months' pay on a vintage sapphire ring, a family heirloom from my grandmother. Lauren always said she despised cookie-cutter diamond rings, so I thought this was spot on. She seemed thrilled with it, or so I believed. She went on a girls' trip to Italy and Greece with her old college pals, billed as her final fling before we dove into wedding planning. Work deadlines kept me grounded, and it was meant to be a girls-only deal anyway. I even splurged on a stunning sapphire blue silk dress for our anniversary right before she left, costing me nearly $1,000 to match her ring. So last Tuesday night, I'm slogging through code when I get a video from her. I expected a tipsy clip with her friends, maybe at some scenic spot, but nope. It's her on some boat, not even a fancy yacht, just a mid-tier cruiser I checked later. She's locking lips with some Mediterranean-looking guy wearing my dress. The anniversary dress. Then comes a text. Found a guy who knows how to treat a woman. He owns 3 businesses and a yacht, unlike you. Enjoy your sad little apartment while I live like royalty lol. Oh, and I left your ring on the counter. It's junk anyway. I just stared at my phone. 3 years. 3 damn years, and she ends it with a cheating video and a text. Who does that? What kind of unhinged move is that? But here's the kicker. I didn't lose it, didn't call, didn't reply. It all clicked. The past few months, she'd been cagey with her phone, staying late at networking events, nitpicking our apartment, which, by the way, is a nice 1-bedroom in a great area, not some studio like she claimed. So I pieced it together. She was in Santorini posting curated Instagram shots with location tags for clout. Our trip was booked through my travel account since I had airline status. Her return flight? Paid for with my card. I logged into my airline account and canceled her flight, just like that. Then I checked our shared accounts. She'd been siphoning small sums for months. She'd also maxed out our joint credit card where I'm the primary. So I called the hotel, explained a payment issue, and said I couldn't cover her room beyond the prepaid days, which ended the next day. The clerk was sympathetic, saying they'd need a new card or she'd be out. I didn't sleep that night replaying her in my dress with that guy. I looked up the boat's name from the video's background. The guy? A small-time operator renting boats to charm tourists. 3 businesses. More like a steak in a couple of cafes and a boat rental gig. Reviews showed he pulls this act with vacationers regularly. 2 days later, my phone blew up. 87 missed calls, voicemails, texts, all from Lauren. Yacht guy ditched her, swiped her designer bags, including one I got her for her birthday, and vanished. The hotel demanded 2,800 euros or they'd call the cops. She had no flight. Her friends. Already gone on a different flight. Her texts went from furious, pick up your damn phone, to desperate, I'm stranded, please help, to sobbing voicemails I could barely decipher. Her last message was her crying, saying hotel security was escorting her out and she had nowhere to go. I didn't respond. I screenshotted everything, the video, her cruel text, and backed it all up in a separate email. Then I got a locksmith to change the apartment locks. The ring, not on the counter like she said, I found it tossed in the bathroom bin. This woman threw away a family heirloom. I stashed the ring in my safe deposit box. Checking the apartment, I saw she'd only taken her clothes and personal items, leaving behind our shared purchases. The 4K TV, gaming rig, high-end kitchen gear. Probably thought she was trading up to yacht guy's so-called villa. Now I'm sipping a beer, staring at her pitiful texts begging for money for a hotel and flight. She's crashing in the hotel lobby since they locked her out of the room. I could block her and move on, but that's not enough after what she pulled. Not after that video in my dress. I've got a plan. She doesn't know what's coming. Canceling her flight was just the start. I'm livid but thinking sharper than ever. More to come when there's more to share. Trust me, there will be. Update 1, you guys wanted updates. And wow, do I have them. It's been 4 days since I found out Lauren cheated with some shady European boat guy, and 3 days since I cut off her flight and hotel. First, here's a taste of her texts. I've got hundreds now. Day 1, post-hotel cutoff. Pick up your phone, the hotel's threatening the cops, I know you did this. Day 2, Jeff, please, I'm sleeping in the lobby, they took my key. No one's helping, my parents aren't answering, I need flight money. Day 2 later, I'm sorry for what I said, it was dumb. Antonio stole my stuff and blocked me, please help me get home and we'll talk. Day 3, I sold my bracelet for a hostel bed, it's vile here, bugs everywhere, send money, I'll pay you back, I swear. Day 3 later, I know you're seeing these, red receipts are on, why are you doing this? I haven't replied once. But I wasn't idle. I needed to know why she did this. 2 weeks ago, we were picking wedding venues, so I dug into our shared laptop. She forgot to log out of her accounts. I found DMs with her friend Sarah going back 3 months. Apparently, Lauren thought I was playing it too safe, career-wise. She was mad I passed on a startup job that demanded 80-hour weeks and a cross-country move. She told Sarah she didn't want to marry a basic programmer and was sick of being the driven one. This from the woman who, when I suggested house hunting in the suburbs, said she loved our life and our place. The same woman who praised my work-life balance. What a lie. So I helped her. I sent €500 via PayPal, enough for a couple nights in a budget hotel and some food, but not a flight. My note. All I can manage right now, money's tight. She called 15 times straight. I didn't answer. Then came a long text about how sorry she was, how Antonio manipulated her, how it was a huge mistake. Then I did something even I didn't expect. I called her parents. I've always clicked with her dad, Tom, but her mom, Karen, is tough, always dropping hints I should earn more, comparing me to their friend's daughter's husband who jets to Fiji yearly. Now I see where Lauren got her mindset. I told Tom I was worried about Lauren, stranded in Greece after her boyfriend ditched her. He was baffled. Boyfriend? Wasn't it a girl's trip? I played dumb like, oh, she didn't mention Antonio. The yacht guy? I offered to send the video. Tom went quiet after I described it, then asked me to email it. 10 minutes later, he called back, voice cold as stone, asking for her hostile details from her texts. He said he and Karen would take it from there. I'm guessing they're wiring her flight money, which cuts my plan to let her squirm, but whatever. Her parents knowing the truth is almost sweeter. Meanwhile, I've been busy. I found she'd been skimming our joint account for months. 150 here, 250 there, totaling nearly 5,500. When I questioned missing money in March, she made me think I misspent it. I apologized, so I closed the joint account, moved everything to my personal one. Half was hers technically, but she can sue me for it later. I've got records of her withdrawals. She'd also used our joint card for trip purchases. Lingerie I never saw, a $350 bikini. Who spends that on a swimsuit? Someone prepping for a European fling. The card's in my name. She's just an authorized user. I removed her. Then I found a burner phone hidden in her yoga bag. Who hides a phone there? It's dead, no charger, but I bet it's juicy. I also found printouts of Antonio's Instagram and notes about Santorini spots. This wasn't a spontaneous fling. She planned it for months. Our shared Netflix account showed she'd been binging trashy shows about rich housewives and luxury lifestyles, not the self-improvement documentaries she claimed. The algorithm doesn't lie. Last night, Sarah called, the friend from the DMs who was on the Greece trip. She sounded off, fishing to see if I'd spoken to Lauren. I played clueless, then she admitted Lauren asked her to check if I'd send more cash. Here's the good part. Sarah caved after a pause, confessing Lauren had been plotting to meet Antonio for months. She found him on Instagram via influencer posts and started DMing in January. The girl's trip was built around meeting him. Sarah said Lauren bragged to the group before sending me that video, saying she was leveling up and that Antonio promised to fly her between the US and Europe. She even considered pausing our relationship to explore him. That pause became permanent when Antonio played her and bolted with her stuff. I'd feel sorry for her if it wasn't so poetic. Sarah said Lauren told everyone I was holding her back, that she deserved luxury. Apparently my birthday gift, wireless earbuds she asked for, was cheap compared to her friend's boyfriend's gifts. I thanked Sarah, asked if she was still tight with Lauren. She hesitated, said she wasn't sure, and I ended the call. Now I'm waiting. Tom texted that Lauren lands tomorrow night, not at our local airport, but 2 hours away with a 5-hour Frankfurt layover. Brutal. I've packed her remaining stuff into storage boxes at my parents' place, changed all shared account passwords, and canceled our wedding venue deposit, losing half, but oh well. I told my family the truth so she can't twist it. Her building key fobs deactivated, locks changed. She'll come back to find herself shut out of the life she called basic. Next update after she lands. Her parents are picking her up, but she'll likely show up here eventually. Got the doorbell cam ready for whatever drama unfolds. Stay tuned.